morning, and welcome to the first installment of News About Town. This is the only place you will get the word on the streets of London in this most tumultuous time. I am your host, Billy Shakes, and I bring you this news from the world of Richard III. As all of you know, King Edward's brother was found in a barrel of wine last night. The Lord Mayor has started an investigation into the killing, but we here at News About Town do not expect much to come of it. The word on the street is that it was authorized by the king himself, and we both know that the king seems more concerned with the two beds he is sharing than the life of his own kinsman. This just in. The king is dead. King Edward is dead. It appears that he died from the growing health complications we have reported on frequently in the past couple of weeks. I guess he will be unwilling or unable to comment on the events surrounding the tragic end to our Duke of Clarence. For reactions from the families of these nobles, we go to Scrivener Dave, our court reporter. Dave?
Well, what you hear in the background is quite simply a pity party. The Duchess of York, the mother of the two deceased brothers, is trying to comfort the Duke of Clarence's two young children. I have word from an anonymous source from within the court. The Duchess knows her son Richard is behind these deaths, and, as my source stated, she is sorry she ever gave birth to Richard. It didn't take long for our Queen Elizabeth to enter the room after the death of her husband, King Edward. There was a bit of healthy competition between the ladies regarding the one who'd suffered the most, but it was interrupted by more pressing matters. A kingdom without a king is a vulnerable place to be. The Queen's sons from her previous marriage encouraged her to get Prince Edward, the heir to the throne, to London to be crowned. Richard entered the room in a flurry and agreed, for once, with the Queen's sons, and gave himself the responsibility of transporting the young prince. Richard, after all, is the son's protector. My sources say that Richard and his crony Buckingham are making a move to separate the prince from his mother. More details to follow. This is Scrivener Dave from the royal court of your late King Edward. Billy?
Great work, Dave. Well, with all this uncertainty in the air, we turn to our dame on the streets, Judy. Judy, how are the crowds reacting to the news?
Billy, the reaction is mixed as the people flood the streets to mourn and to speculate about the future of our fair kingdom. I gathered a few of these stinkers together for a short chat. Here is what they had to say.
I am not concerned. The prince will be crowned and surrounded by wise counsel. When he is of age, he will prove to be as successful a king as his father was. God rest his soul.
Are you crazy? Who's left to be his mentor? Richard? He's full of danger. The Queen's sons and brothers? They're too proud and arrogant. All is lost, dear friends. All is lost.
Man, people are really freaked out about this. I guess I'm on the fence. It'll be a hard road for the young prince, if he makes it to his coronation.
So there you have it. The word on the street is inconclusive. I guess we will have to wait and see how things shake out. Back to you, Billy.
To recap the day's major events, the king is dead. His brother took a deep breath of wine and joined him. The court is in a frenzy of grief, and the reaction of the stinkers is mixed. I want to thank you for joining us tonight. I realize you can choose from a variety of sources for news and gossip regarding your kingdom. We think you made the right choice. Stay tuned for updates on the day's events throughout the afternoon.